This video I'm going to introduce what the real life looks like, okay, how it worked. uh, uh, I mean, actually we know some things, but not so completely. I mean, what real things happened before we born on earth, and what will really happened after we died. Okay, everyone have born time, but and everyone destined to die in the end. So this process life we are very clear. Okay, we uh, uh, have the life on earth, but what really happened before we born here? What what is going on after we dead? We don't know. Today's scientific theory told us nothing. Okay, but I'm going to tell you it's easy to imagine, or it's easy to know, is because I mentioned the soul conceptions. The soul is existing. Body in many ways is just a tools that help us to experience the life on earth. So what really happened before we born this life? Of course, before we born this life, your soul is in another body, okay, experience another life, but it has a small short process, okay. Once your last, I mean, compared to, relatively to this life, your last life died, okay, your last life died, and your soul leave your body and will stay in somewhere, you know, more like it's um, 5D space, okay, dimensional space, similar space for a while, and then your soul had the right to, in some way, choose where you want to go, where country or nations or territory and life you want to experience, and then your soul will have the some contact with this universe. Okay, you can imagine this universe also have a government, similar organizations, similar soul they around us. Okay, we call it the angel. Okay, you can understand it later. You can know it and search it on this on the line. It's have theory, also have theory, but actually it is the truth. I told you, it is the truth. In some way, the truth, and then reborn on Earth again, okay, and experience this life. And when you died, when you this life finished, died, you saw the same times. Um, well, in the same way, you leave this body, and then to experience another life. But I'm going to tell you the truth is that on the Earth, okay, on the Earth is a very unique planet. Actually, in some ways, unlucky planet. Why? Because before the Earth is totally be free by unions, galaxy force, um, it's completely controlled by the aliens, dark side aliens' hands. Okay, so they um, what I mean is normally if it's not a us, if you are like the uh, uh, Pleiadians, and you like actors, okay, alien beings, maybe after you're dead you can choose. Okay, of course the first condition is permission. Okay, you can choose. If you allowed to born in other planet, you have the relatively fair opportunity to go into another planet, maybe Mars, maybe Earth, okay, to born there as a new beings, and at the same time to experience the new life. This is the universe rules. But this rules is not worked when this planet is controlled by dark aliens. They in some way with their use their high tech that they build a very, I mean, highly energy levels war around us. Okay, so the soul even be permitted to born to go to another planet to born there as another beings, aliens. It couldn't live because there is a war around us, highly energy level war we can never see, human being even cannot find out. Okay, so the soul in some way forbidden on earth. So what's the next options you could have? Human being on earth in many ways, only one options, reborn on earth again. So think about a human being, think about us, okay? In many ways, we just experience this life and that, and the soul leave the body, and then decide where to go, but only could on earth could have the life on earth, and then decide to go another maybe another countries, born another race in another nations, you know. So and then repeat again, again and again and again. This life, you can never left the earth. Okay, so think about us. Actually, but I am doing a mission on earth, so I'm not going to leave the earth. Okay, but actually I have the ability to leave the earth. But many human beings, like for human being on earth, we cannot live. Okay, we cannot live, and our life is more like life on earth and died and reborn on earth. But the point is, maybe this life you are American and you died and your soul leave your bodies, and then you have a chance to born as a Chinese, as an Asian or Japanese. It could. And then when your Chinese, Japanese life finished, your soul left your body again, leave your body again, and then born as a European or African. That could be. So think about us. It's very unique. Actually, majority of our populations, members of our peoples, we all experienced many different race. We all experienced Chinese, Europeans, maybe Americans, even maybe Africans. Okay, because think about it. 6,000 years. Okay, 6,000 years. Human being civilization exists on Earth in 6,000 years. In the 6,000 years, actually we all experience different races. This is the point, most important part. I want to mention it. Think about our history, many races. Think about today's nations. Actually, it's very ridiculous because, as I said, soul actually is in some ways all of us, and all of us, this soul we actually experienced, dead, reborn on Earth, and through many different races. Okay, on Earth. That's the completely majority of our numbers. Actually, it's all, okay? In some way, it's all our members' whole life on Earth looks like. Okay? So actually, in some way, we all belongs to one. I mean, you actually. Okay, I'm a star sheet. You, human being on Earth, belong to one. The soul actually is coming from the Earth. The Earth not only had its materials, structures, constructions, but also had its 5D energy leveled, structures, as you can understand. The Earth itself also had itself soul. Okay, so human being's soul is mostly coming from the Gaia, Gaia's. Okay, coming from the Earth source. This is the truth. So we belong to one, belong to us. One, okay, this is truth.